Alright, so jumping straight into one of the first things that you guys need to know if you're thinking about starting a dropshipping business, which is that you need to make sure that you don't try to reinvent the wheel. And what I mean by this is I see so many people that are trying to get into starting an e-commerce business and they're looking for winning products to sell on their e-commerce store, but they try and look for some amazing, unique, revolutionary product, or they try and sell an item where they believe that they're going to be one of the first ones to sell it, and hopefully from that they're going to be able to become a millionaire. And I'm not saying that this can't work, because of course if you find an item that you're able to sell before anyone else and everyone loves it, everyone wants to buy it from you, then of course you're going to make a lot of money. But there's only a few people that are able to be at the start of a trend where they're going to be able to capitalize from selling an item that no one's ever heard of before. Like for example, if I take it all the way back to around 2017, 2018 times, I'm not sure if you guys remember the fidget spinner that everyone was buying. Of course, if you was one of the first ones to sell it and build a store around the item, then you would have made a lot of money. Like for example, if I jump onto Google Trends and I type in fidget spinner, as you guys can see, since 2004, no one ever heard of this item, no one was searching for it. However, since 2016, 2017, there was a massive spike where everyone went onto Google around this time to search for this item. But the mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to selling a trending item that's only doing well randomly is that they might build a store around the item when less and less people are searching for it and it's completely dead. So my advice to most people is to try and build a store around an item that has consistently been performing well year after year. And a product that meets this criteria is dog jacket. So I've just typed it into Google Trends, and as you guys can see, since 2004 there's been more and more people going onto Google to search for this particular item, which means that when people go onto Google and they search for dog jackets, they're going to be presented with all of these different results right here, which means that if you was able to use Google Shopping ads, you're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to make sales on a regular basis, because as we can already see, there's a lot of people that have the intention to potentially buy this item once they've typed it into Google and they found whichever one they're looking for. So the main point that I'm trying to make right here is that you want to make sure that you're not trying to reinvent the wheel and you're focused on selling an item that has been consistently performing well year after year after year without fail. Alright, so moving on to the second thing that you guys need to know when it comes to building a dropshipping business, which is that you want to try and make sure that when it comes time for you to fulfill your orders, you're using a method that's going to be able to offer the quickest delivery to your customers. And I know you've probably heard this a million times already, and you're probably thinking, but Sam, how am I going to offer the quickest delivery to my customers if I'm going to be dropshipping the product? Well, there's actually a way that you can test the product out, see if it's worth scaling, see if it's worth you putting more money into the item, whilst also offering 1 to 2 day delivery to your customers. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So if we stick with this example item right here, dog jacket, and we just click on any one of these sites. So let's click on this one over here. As you guys can see, this is a Shopify store and they're selling various different items for pets, including this dog jacket. And the price that they're selling this for, if I just select some of the options right here, we can see that the final amount that the customer is going to have to pay if they wanted to buy this product from this website is £23. However, when it comes to offering your customer 1 to 2 day delivery, the website that you're going to use is eBay. And I've just typed in dog jacket right there, and straight away we can see the same item is available as the one that we saw on Google Shopping. And if we just click into this actual listing, we can see that right now, if I wanted to buy this product from this eBay seller, it's going to cost me £12.59. However, as we already saw on this website, they're charging £22.99 for the exact same item. Now, using eBay when it comes to building a dropshipping business isn't necessarily the best way to do so, because this seller can run out of stock any minute. Anything can happen overnight where you're not going to be able to ship orders to your customers. However, using eBay can be a great solution for any beginner out there that is looking to build a dropshipping business using Shopify, because if we scroll down over here, as you guys can see, they're going to be able to offer 3-day free postage to customers within the UK. Not only that, if you buy from this seller, you're also going to be able to get a 30-day refund policy. So there's a lot of benefits when it comes to using eBay as a way for you to test the concept out of various different winning products, because even though eventually you're going to want to go over to dropshipping suppliers like CJ Dropshipping or even Alibaba.com, or even if we look at AliExpress, as you can see, the product is also available here as well. And if you was to buy it from this particular listing on AliExpress, you're going to be able to make a little bit more profit, because as you guys can see, you're going to be able to get it for a little bit cheaper, because on AliExpress right now, the same item is available for around $6.96. However, as we saw in eBay, it's currently available for around £12. So you're going to be making a lot more profit if you use this particular listing on AliExpress. However, using a local supplier or even using something like eBay is just a great way for you to kind of test the item and see if you're going to be able to sell it long term. Okay, so moving on to the third thing that you need to know when it comes time for you to grow and scale your dropshipping business, which is that once you now start to find winning dropshipping products, you need to have the mindset of buying the products in bulk from a supplier in China, sending it into your own country so that you're going to be able to take a little bit more control of your business and offer quicker delivery to your customers. And doing this is even more important, especially if you live in one of the popular countries when it comes to people within that country spending money on the internet. Like for example, if we look at this website over here where they're going to be able to show us countries with the highest percentage of retail sales taking place online in 2022. As you guys can see, China is number 1, which means that a lot of people in China buy things through the internet. However, number 2 is United Kingdom. So if you guys are not aware, I'm actually based in the UK, and this is what has helped me grow my business because I was able to start a dropshipping store, figure out which item was a winning product from that store, find a supplier that was going to be able to ship me those items in bulk, and then from there I was able to ship out my orders on a daily basis whilst offering my customers 1 to 2 day delivery and being able to make a lot more profit than what I was making when I was dropshipping. So if you live in the UK, you should also have the mindset of doing this ASAP. And it's not just the UK, it's South Korea, Denmark, Indonesia, Norway, United States, Finland, Sweden, Canada. All of these countries here were the most popular when it came to people bringing out their credit card, entering it into a website and buying an item. So if you want to level up your e-commerce business, you need to make sure that you're growing past just doing dropshipping and you try and find a supplier that's going to be able to offer you the same item in bulk at a decent price. So moving on to the fourth and final thing that I'm going to speak about in this video that helped me quit my full-time job due to the fact that I was making enough money on a monthly basis from my e-commerce business is that I made sure that I was continuously learning. Even though I made my first $1,000, $5,000, I didn't get complacent. I made sure that I kept learning all the necessary skills that were needed when it came to starting and growing and scaling an e-commerce business. And those skills include SEO, which is search engine optimization, website design, customer service, digital marketing, all of these different skills that were needed for me to take my e-commerce business to the next level. I made sure to learn them every single day. And of course, there's some other things that I needed to learn along my journey. For example, how to identify a winning product, how to use paid marketing in the right way so that I wasn't wasting money. And I actually explained all of this in my free webinar where I explain how I was able to take one of my first Shopify stores to around $1,000 in profit every single day. So if you want to sign up for that free webinar, you can click the first link in the description down below. Or if you rather watch another YouTube video that I made a couple days ago where I go through the 5 things that you need to know when it comes to making your first $10,000 per month with a Shopify business, then you can click the link right there. Make sure you check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out thousands of people. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.